Midnight on the dash, radio low. City breathing slow like it knows my code. I don't talk much, I just listen. Somewhere in the noise there's a signal. I've been driving through the quiet like it owes me answers. Street lights blinking, Morse code to the broken planners. Everybody loud, but they never really say nothing. Whole world shouting, I'm tuning to the subtle function. Phone buzz dead, still connected to the moment. Silence feel heavy, but it never feel pointless. I don't chase crowds, I chase clarity. Truth don't scream, it tap you gently. Rain on the windshield, rhythm in the wipers. Mind drifting sideways, thoughts getting lighter. I learned pain don't always need a witness. Some conversations happen under consciousness. Hit hard on post of pressure, I process it. Turn scars into data, then I archive it. Every loss taught me what not to repeat. Every quiet night put some bass in my speech. They don't hear the signal cause they feel the still. Stillness make you face what you try to kill. I sit with it, no distractions on me. Just a heartbeat sinking with the dash light glow. I've been lost before, but I never panic. Darkness just another room in a mansion. You find doors when you stop kicking walls. Funny how answers come when you stop to call. Everybody chasing sound bites and noise. I'm decoding pauses, static voice. What you call nothing, I call bandwidth. Some messages only arrive when you're stranded. Late night gas station, receipt in my pocket. Timestamp proof that I kept it honest. No witness, no flex, no caption. Just me and the road in a mutual pact. I learned to read signs without forcing a vision. Every red light ain't denial, it's precision. Life don't rush you with positions you right. Some delays just save you later in the night. I don't move loud, I move a line. If it costs my peace, I decline. Everybody spraying, I'm pacing my breath. Longevity over, impressing the rest. Static in the speaker, still I hear truth. Clarity come when the volume's muted. I've been tuning out fear like I'm one of stations. Kept the dial fixed on self-restoration. If it's meant for me, it won't miss me. If it leaves, it was never risky. I stopped begging doors to open wide. I knock once, then I listen inside. City hum low like it praying for me. Every street life is like a therapy. I don't need applause, I need alignment. I don't need hype, I need silence. I used to chase echoes of validation, till I learned echoes ain't confirmation. Now I trust the pull even when it's faint. Faith don't shout, it resonate. Some nights you don't need advice. You just need space and a slower drive. Let the mind unwind, let the soul speak. Yeah, that's where the signal usually meets. No rush, no crowd, no spotlight glow. Just truth tapping soft on the radio. If you hear it, you were meant to. If you don't, it ain't meant for you. If it's quiet, don't panic. That's not absence. That's transmission. This was never noise music. This is the signal. The city breathing slow, windows down, thoughts moving faster than the wheels. You don't fight the wave, you learn how to ride it. I stopped swimming against what already knows my name. Every pushback taught me timing ain't a game. Some nights you drown trying to prove you're strong. Some nights you flow when you stop being wrong. I felt pressure and phase it, not all at once. Like tides pulling seats from my lungs. Everybody rushing shoreward, chasing applause. I'm watching patterns in the water and the stars. Silence taught me balance, noise taught me fear. Every lesson clear when nobody's near. I don't crash anymore, I adjust my stance. Pain got rhythm if you give it a chance. I was stiff in the current, fighting control till I learned resistance. Taxes the soul, now I breathe with emotion, let gravity speak. Some strength come from knowing when to be weak. They don't tell you growth come in swells. Highs feel high, lows feel hell. But waves don't hate you, they just arrive. Same force that knocks you down keeps you alive. I've been under before, learn how to wait. Water heavy, but it never feel fake. You panic, you sink, you trust, you rise. Funny how survival tied to your mind. Late night highway, like an open sea. Lines on the road moving vehemently, yeah. I don't rush clarity, I let it come. Truth always louder when you don't outrun. I let go anchors, I didn't choose. Some weight ain't yours, it was just introduced. Now I move lighter, still solid inside. Built up in, I break with the tide. I don't need calm every second of time. I need confidence, I'll be fine. Storms pass quicker when you stop naming them threats. Some lessons only learn while you wait. Everybody want peace but avoid the wave. You can't skip motion and still be brave. Stillness is earned at the movement completes. You don't arrive calm, you arrive released. I've been reading signs in a pull and drag. Every setback sharpened what I had. I stopped calling losses wasted years. They shape my balance, my depth, my ears. If it lifts me, I rise with respect. If it drops me, I learn what's next. I don't curse the ocean for being wide. I just choose when and where to ride. Some days the wave barely taps my feet. Some days it knocks me off belief. Either way, I don't personalize. Nature don't scheme, it synchronizes. I stop chasing shorelines that don't feel right. Some destinations cost too much fight. I'd rather drift true than arrive false. Peace got value you can't exhaust. City lights flicker like distant buoys, guiding lost men, tired boys. I ain't fearless, I'm just aware. Even the ocean breathes between prayers. So when it comes, I don't brace or freeze. I soften my shoulders, I match its speed. Not everything meant to be controlled. Some things meant to carry you whole. You don't conquer the wave, you listen. You move when it moves, you breathe when it breathes. That's not giving up, that's understanding power. Engine hum low, city half asleep. This ain't about speed, it's about direction. I don't rush the road, I respect the distance. Every mile taught me patience is resistance. To panic the noise, to rush in the lesson. Some answers only come when you lessen the pressure. Dashboard glowing like a quiet confession. Speedometer steady, no need for aggression. Everybody racing, ghosts stay invented. I'm moving forward, but my mind stay present. Windows crack, let the cool air in. Thoughts rearrange when you stop forcing them. I don't need music loud, just another ride. Let the beat sit low like it's thinking too. Every wrong turn added texture to my sense. I learned direction ain't perfection, it's intent. Some nights the road feel longer than it is. That's when you realize how deep you really live. I used to drive angry, gripping the wheel, like force could decide how tomorrow feels. Then I saw tension don't change the rule. It just drains the fuel you need to move. So I loosen my grip, trust alignment. Life don't need yelling, it need timing. Red lights ain't punishment, they regulate flow. Even momentum need moments slow. Street lights passing like measured breaths. Inhale, exhale, mile by mile progress. I don't chase destinations anymore. I let the journey shape what I'm built for. Yeah. Late night thoughts, get honest on asphalt. No audience here, no need for a mask on. Just truth, riding shotgun, quiet but heavy. Teaching me how to ride, already steady. I don't measure success by how fast I go, but by how calm I am when I'm moving alone. Yeah. Some people out just to feel in control. I let silence handle what noise never could. Every detour sharpen my navigation. Wrong exits train my observation. Now I read signs without forcing belief. I trust what unfolds when I don't compete. Yeah. If I'm tired I pull over, no shame. Yeah. Rest ain't quitting, it's fuel for the flame. I stopped proving strength by ignoring the signs. Longevity taught me how to pace my mind. Everybody wanna arrive, transform, but transformation happens while you're en route. Don't wake up wise at the final stop. You earn it slowly with the miles you clock, yeah. Some drives feel endless, no change in view. That's when patience doing work you can't see through. Growth quiet like the engine at idle. Still moving parts even when it's subtle. I don't need applause at every turn. I let progress whisper while lessons burn. If the road gets dark, I trust my lights. They only shine far enough for the night. Hey, I ain't chasing closure, I'm chasing clarity. One clear mile better than false certainty. If I miss a turn, I don't self-destruct. I adjust the route, still moving up. The drive taught me life ain't a finish line. It's a series of moments you learn to align. And peace ain't found when emotion ends. It's built while you're still rolling in. The drive don't ask who's watching, it just responds to consistency. If you keep moving honest, you'll arrive calm. Not rushed, not broken, just ready.
Even when it looks still, something's moving. Pay attention, that's the motion. I don't rush growth, I let it breathe. Some shifts too subtle for the eye to see. Everybody chasing moments that explode. I've been focused on the ones that quietly hold. They think motion loud, think movement flash, but roots grow deep where it's dark and calm. I've been building where nobody claps. Let impatience shape my posture and stance. I used to think slow meant falling behind, till I know the speed don't equal a line. Some people sprint just to feel alive. I walk steady so I arrive intact. Every day I pressure to the frame, not to break me, just refine my shape. If it's heavy, I don't call it wrong. Weight usually means something strong. I learn momentum don't always roll. Sometimes a whisper, keep going forward. No fireworks, no signal flare, just consistency doing work everywhere. Late night streets look frozen still, but the city breathing if you feel the hum. Same way my life look quiet now. The pieces moving where the noise ain't allowed. Yeah, I stopped announcing what I'm becoming. Too many voices disrupt the plumbing. Now I move low, let results surface. Progress don't need a public service. I've been shedding versions that don't fit. Motion hurts when you outgrow skin. Every shit feel awkward at first. Thirst that how you know something's working. They only notice movement when it shakes. They don't respect the crawl it takes to rebuild faith, to rewire trust, to keep moving when it's just you and dust. I done stalled before, learned the cost. Fear disguise itself as pause. Now I know resting stuck ain't twins. One restores the other things. I check my intent before I move. Speed without direction just burns fuel. If I don't know I'm stepping there, I wait till clarity pulls me clear. I don't chase peaks, I stack layers, brick by brick, night after night. Motion ain't dramatic, it's durable. It's built for distance, not highlight. Some days nothing seem to change, but the inner world rearrange. Belief shift, tolerance bends. That's motion even when it don't trend. I stop measuring life by applause. Some growth invisible to a crowd. Peace don't clap, it settles in and teaches you how to move again. If it feels slow, I don't complain. Slowness let me feel what remains. I catch patterns I used to miss when I was sprinting past awareness. Now I trust the quiet, it grind. Every small step compound in time. I don't need proof every night, I just need to keep moving right. If you feel stuck, look closer. That tension, that pressure, that discomfort, that's motion. Yeah. And if you stay with it long enough, you'll realize you were near, you were never still. When the noise clocks out and the city exhales, that's when things get honest. After dark, after dark I don't perform for the light. No smiles rehearsed, no scripts to recite. Daytime taught me how to mask and move. Night taught me what's actually true. Street quiet enough to hear my thoughts. No crowd noise to soften the cause. I replay moments I dodged all day. Now they sit still, asking me to stay. I don't run from it, I let it talk. Pain sound different when it ain't rushed. Some truths only come when you tired, when the ego's sleeping the hard wired. I learned confidence don't need witnesses. Growth don't flex in mind, it's business. After dark I don't fake strength, I measure progress by what I face. City lights thinner like they conserving power. Same way I move when it's later hours. I don't spend energy explaining myself, I save it for alignment and health. Everybody loud in the daytime chase, at night they wrestling what they can't erase. I chose honesty over distraction, sat with the weight till it stopped reacting. Late drive, engine hum low, thoughts finally moving at it. Human tempo, I don't rush clarity, I let it land. Truth heavier but easier to understand. Yeah. After dark showed me my patterns, where I sabotage, where I imagine. I stopped judging what's surfaced here. If it shows up, it need to be heard. They don't want you, night reveal receipts. Everything buried, not polite lightly. I used to drown it with sound and speak. Now I let silence finish this speech. I don't call the dark depressing, it just don't flatter your reflection. If something hurt, it glow right here. Moonlight ruthless but sincere. I learned discipline in the still, saying no when I wanna escape how I feel. After dark, train my nervous system, how to stay calm inside friction. I don't chase peace by avoiding pain, I sit long enough till it loses fangs. Some lessons don't shout, they waiting for you to stop looking away. After dark I forgive slower, but I forgive deeper, more sober. No dramatic vows, no instant release, just steady work, restoring peace. I don't glamorize loneliness, I just respect the space it gives. This where I reconnect to myself, without opinions cluttering the shelf. Yeah. If I survive my thoughts tonight, tomorrow lighter vision right. I don't need sleep to escape my mind, I need acceptance to let it unwind. After dark ain't the enemy, it's the truth without ceremony. If you could stand here without running, you walk daylight
After dark, you don't hide, you don't rush, you don't pretend, you listen. Whatever's left standing, that's who you really are. After dark, there's space between day and night, when the city don't know what it is yet. It's where I breathe. That's the blue hour. Sky turning quiet, shades of unsure. Day clock out, night not clocked in yet. Everything's softer, edges blur. Truth speak best when it ain't rushed. Street lights warming up slow, like they stretching before the shift. I'm parked inside my own head, letting the noise loosen its grip. I don't chase daylight optimism, or drown in midnight pessimism. I live where balance exists, where questions breathe without pressure. Blue hour taught me patience, not everything need definition. Some feelings only make sense, we let them stay unfinished. I've been standing in between phases, old habits fading, new ones nameless. Growth awkward like a half-lit street, still enough light not to lose your feet. Everybody want clear directions, but clarity born in reflection. I don't force answers to appear, I let them form when the air feels still. Late buses humming past, windows glowing with borrowed lives. I see myself in every face, trying to get home without a guide. I don't label the moment fragile, I treat it like something sacred. Some transitions need gentleness, not commentary or statements. I used to rush past in between spaces, now I linger where time dilates. Blue hours stretch every second, like the world holding its breath. No shadow sharp, no light loud, just saw permission to slow down. It's where I unlearn extremes and rewire how calm sound. I stop demanding certainty from moments built on becoming. If I don't know who I am yet, that don't mean I'm not moving. The calm here ain't numb, it's attentive, it's aware. Like knowing something's changing, but trusting the process there. Some nights I don't want answers, I just want space to exist. Blue hour give me that room where nothing insists. I watch the sky deep in tone, like it deciding who to be. It taught me you don't rush identity, you arrive it gradually. If the past fades slow behind me and the future still unsure, I stand still without panic. Blue hour made me secure. I don't cling to ascending or force what ain't begun. I let the moment breathe till night finally come. You ever feel caught between who you were and who you're becoming? Don't rush it. Stay there. That quiet window, that's the blue hour.
They don't talk, but they know the way. Street lights. Street lights line the road like patient guards. Never rush you, just show you far enough. They don't promise the end of the drive, just the next few steps so you stay alive. I learned you don't need the whole map lit, just enough light to move with intent. Everybody wants certainty up front. I learned trust built in increments. They flicker sometimes, still they hold. Even light get tired when nights get long. Same way I've been, never break. Still showing up for my own sake. I don't sprint through the dark no more. I pace myself like I've been here before. If it whisper, I lower the speed. Let the light teach patience to me. Street lights taught me perspective. How shadows exist where light's affected. Dark don't mean wrong, it mean contrast. You need both to know where you at. Late buses passing, faces dim. Everyone carrying a private weight in them. Street lights don't judge you underneath. They just keep glowing consistently. I stopped demanding perfect clarity. Some answers only show partially. Enough to stare, enough to breathe, enough to trust what I can't yet see. I don't curse the unknown ahead. Let illumination arrive when it's meant. Street lights ain't loud with direction. They guide through repetition. I've been lost before under brighter skies. Too much light can blind your eyes. Night taught me how to see slow, how to read patterns in the afterglow. Street lights mark progress quietly. Each one past me, now I'm moving. Even when it feels repetitive, motion still adding up cumulatively. I don't confuse stillness with stuck. Some pause bits protect your luck. Street lights don't chase the sun, they just do their job till morning come. I learned to trust what stays lit, not what flashes for a moment. Consistency over excitement, that's how you survive the long segments. Some nights the road feel endless. Same block, same turn, same tension. But street lights remind me gently, further than you think, just keep steady. I stopped asking when it'll be over. Started focusing on posture and composure. How I carry myself through the dark, that's what determines where I park. If one light goes out, another waits. I don't panic at small delay. Progress ain't dramatic or loud, it's just showing up mile by mile. Street lights never ask for credit, still save lives on a daily basis. I move the same way, quiet help, guiding myself back to myself. You don't need daylight to keep going, just enough light to take the next step. Street lights know that, now you do too.
Traffic, no witnesses, just a road that listens. The quiet road.
I took the quiet road when the noise felt crowded, when every loud answer felt overclouded. No billboards yelling what to become, just my eyes on asphalt, I sit in the sun. Engine hum low like a breath I trust. Times rolling steady, no need to rush. I don't say lanes packed with approval. I move in progress, feel sustainable. The quiet road don't promise shortcuts, it promise honesty when you're slower. No crowd to impress, no pace to match, just you and the choices you never mask. I used to think silence meant delay, knowing no one's way, decisions stay where you need yourself without distortion, and commitment forms without coercion. They warn me solitude feels heavy, but they didn't say it feels ready. Ready to strip the extra weight, ready to choose that over fame. Late night wind through the window frame, sound like freedom without a name. I let thoughts pass, don't interrogate. Some clarity come when you don't debate. I passed exits that looked exciting, but peace wasn't part beside them. The quiet road don't cold break, yeah, but it don't steal from you at night. I stopped measurement, practice by speed. Started checking alignment and need. If my heart calm, my life mood is confirmation enough to continue. Out here, miles feel longer, but each one makes my stronger. No shortcuts, carving my integrity, yeah. No pressure bending my identity. I learned loud roads demand performance, quiet roads demand endurance. One drains you quick with applause, the other builds you slow with loss. Natural flaws like patience and trust, like staying steady when it's just you and when dust. I don't fear being unseen right now. I feel arriving loud and empty somehow. The quiet road let me out in my pace. Check my posture, check my grace. Now who's watching, now who's ahead? Just am I honest with the steps I take? Some nice gal try to ride shotgun, ask me if I chose wrong, if I'm done. I let her speak and I keep it quiet. Doubt don't drive it, just punish. Street lights fuel with day and night. Same when my faith ain't loud, but it's tough. I don't need proof every mile. Consistency in my style. If this road let me slow at a beat, I take it over faster feet. I ain't lost, I'm just selective about the life I'm directing. The quiet road don't end dramatic, it just keeps you on tape. Then one day you look back on, realize that was a path. If you ever feel behind, check the noise level. If it's quiet, you might be exactly where you're supposed to be on the quiet road. When most people clock out, some of us clock in. This ain't about overtime, it's about survival and focus. The night shift taught me how to move unseen, how to build something quiet while they dream. Daytime loud with opinions and praise, night just honest, no mirrors to fake. Street lights flicker like tired eyes, city half awake, half alive. I move through it calm, no rush to explain. Everybody sleep, I'm rearranging pain. Night shift, hours stretch different. Minutes feel longer but more efficient. Less noise, less pretending, more room for self-editing. I learned discipline when nobody's watching. Motivation weak, consistency clocking. No applause when you show up tired, just results stacking slow and silent. They don't tell you night work, get it lonely. When distractions stop calling your phone, you face the thoughts you've been avoiding. No daylight, optimism, do lean on. I used to fear this time of day. Thought darkness meant I lose my way. Turns out it sharpened how I see. Every flaw clear, every truth clean. Late buses hum like a tire choir. Everyone moving but nobody wired. We all carrying something heavy home. Night shift made me respect the unknown. I don't glamorize struggle or grind, I just respect what it does to the mind. If you survive these hours with grace, morning feel lighter on your face. Night shift train my patience deep, how to stay alert while the world asleep. No shortcuts when fatigue loud. You learn what you're really built about. I stopped rushing the finish line, started valuing showing up on time. Not the clock time, the inner one. When your energy right and your fear gone. I seen people quit right before clarity. Night shift separates hunger from vanity. If you here for image, you won't last long. If you here for purpose, you'll stay strong. I talk less, I listen more. Silence here, like a mentor, teaching me pace.
teaching me trust, teaching me how to move without fuss. Some nights feeling there's no change in sight, same routine, same fluorescent light, but progress quiet like compound interest. You don't feel it till it's significant. Night shift show me who I am, without sunlight lending me a hand. No crowd energy to borrow from, just self-belief when the tank low. I don't complain about tired eyes, they proof I stay when others signed out. If I'm still here, still moving clean, then I'm closer than it seems. The night don't owe me anything, but it taught me everything. How to hold focus, how to endure, how to build something that lasts past the cure. Night shift ain't glamorous, it's necessary. It's where discipline replaces motivation. And whoever you become here, that's who shows up in the morning. The night shift. Everything quiet so you listen closer. That's when you hear it. The pulse. I don't move fast, I move in rhythm. Every step sync to an inner system. Whole world loud trying to set the pace. I let my heartbeat decide the race. I felt pressure try to speed me up, like urgency was proof of love. But panic never built anything lasting, it just made me forget what I was asking. I've been counting breaths, 9 minutes. Time feel different when you're really in it. Every setback slow my tempo down, till I heard truth under the background sound. I don't need chaos to feel alive. Stillness got motion if you look inside. Some power quiet, never announced, like a heart that don't brag when it pounds. They don't tell you calm takes discipline. It's easier loud than it is to listen. Everybody chasing peaks and highs, I'm tracking consistency over time. I felt fear spike like an irregular beat, till I stopped letting it speak for me now. I read signals before they shout. Body always knows with the mind out. Say night drive, city breathing slow. I match my pace to the street light glow. I don't rush healing, I let it set. Wounds close cleaner when you don't neglect. Every choice, leave a residue. That's why I'm careful what I let through. If it disrupts my inner tone, I step back, let the system recalibrate. I learn momentum don't mean chaos, even oceans follow law. Same waves crash then retreat. Strength in knowing when to repeat. I don't spike energy to impress, I keep it level, built for depth. Longevity over burning bright, I'd rather last than flash than die. Everybody posting motion, hiding fatigue. I chose honesty over speed. Some nights slow, feel like falling behind, till you realize you're just in time. The pulse never lies, it just adjusts. When something off, it don't rush, it recalibrates. Steadies the frame, teaches patience in the middle of the strain. Yeah. I stopped forcing outcomes to appear. Trust grew stronger when I stayed here. Present enough to feel the beat. Even silence got something to teach. If it's meant, it'll sink back in. If it fades, it was misaligning. I don't chase what don't move with me. Flowing random is symmetry. City lights flicker like measured signs. Not everything bling mean green light. I pause when the rhythm say wait. Some doors open better when you're regulated. I ain't numb, I'm just controlled.
Heart still warm, never cold, I feel everything. Just don't drown, I learn how to listen before I react now. Before the noise, before the rush, there's a pulse.